Could it be possible Louis Vuitton has finally gotten this bum bag right? Hello everybody, it's your girl Kenesha. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to get into some things. If you're new to my channel, then welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. Typically on my channel, I like talking about luxury lifestyle and mindset so that we can afford all of these luxuries that we love so much. That's usually where I'm coming from, is balance and building generational wealth. Could it be possible Louis Vuitton has finally gotten this bum bag right? The mini bum bag is on its way, my friends. I had to come back and talk about it. So my client advisor, my CA, finally sent me pictures of this beautiful, beautiful bum bag, my friends, and I want to talk about it. I'm going to insert some pictures and we're going to get into this bum bag. I want to talk a little bit about my thoughts on whether or not we should go for it. What does it remind us of? So what other bags come to mind? What are my thoughts compared to the last bum bag, which I had, and we can revisit the devastation. I had seen some blurry pictures in the past of the bum bag, but the ones that I'm seeing now I think are really cute. So I want to come back and talk to you all about it because I'm anticipating purchasing this bag when it comes out next month. We're going to talk about the kind of materials this is coming in. We're going to talk about the measurements, the dimensions, and we're going to talk about comparisons. The first things first is the mini bum bag is coming out June 2nd. Okay, that's right around the corner. It's coming out first in the leather version, so it looks like it's going to be calf skin. It reminds me of last year's sunrise pastel colors, and it's looking like it's coming in the Géant print. So that's the first thing, is they're releasing it in a pastel pink color. It looks like it's going to come with 2 straps, which I think is great for functionality. Good job, Louis Vuitton. I love that with this version of the bum bag, they're giving us a pouch on the front for added versatility so that we can fit more things. Wonder if we're going to have another pocket on the inside. We're not seeing that in the description so far. I love that both straps are detachable. One is the chain strap you're going to be able to wear on your shoulder. The other is the belt strap you're going to be able to wear on your shoulder or around your waist. I like that it's adjustable so that, again, they're giving us that functionality that we're going to need. Now, let's just talk a little bit about these dimensions because I was concerned, my friends. I'm not going to even lie to you. I was a little bit concerned about these dimensions. So let's look at them in inches. I'm in the US, so inches is the system that I use over here. 6.7 inches is the length. I like that it's going to be flat on the back, so when it fits against your body, when it rests against your body, I think it's going to be a comfortable fit. Now, 6.7 inches. This is 4.5. And I had to get the measurements of fold me pouch and my utility phone sleeve. These are vertical in nature, and this bum bag is going to be horizontal in nature. I wanted to make sure 6.7 inches across was good enough to hold my phone. And I'm going to tell you something right now, my friends. I'm not sure it is going to be good enough because when I looked at the dimensions for the iPhone 14 Pro Max, which is what I have, it's resting at 6.7 inches, 6.69 inches to be exact, but I'm rounding up because that's what we do here in America. Okay, I'm not sure. I guess that what that means is it's going to rest completely at the back of this bag when you open it up. The thing that I'm not sure if I like about it is with the last bum bag, if you remember, it had a zipper on the back of it and you could fit your whole phone in the back of that back pocket. I really gotta say, when we look at this version of the bum bag compared to the prior version of the bum bag, we're definitely losing about 50% of capacity and space, okay? Last version of the bum bag, the length was like 14 inches or 15 inches. This is not even 7 inches in length, okay? Like, let's just be clear about what we're getting. The second thing when it comes to the inches is the height is gonna be 4.7 inches and then the width is going to be 3.7 inches. All around, we're getting a smaller bag. And the price of this bag, if you were wondering, is $2,160. Now, this bag is also going to be coming out in the monogram version. I'm just going to tell you right now, I really prefer the monogram version. If you're curious, the reason is because I'm not a fan of too much of this sunrise pastel color. This is the Louis Vuitton Wapiti. This is about 4.5 inches in length, 2 inches in width, and about 3.5 inches in height. This is the biggest that I wanted to go in a color like that. I think having something like this rest against you, that's this light constantly, leads to the potential for color transfer. In my opinion, the way that I avoid color transfer on my lighter Louis Vuitton pieces is by not letting them rub up against my dark jeans, because I like to wear jeans, my friends. So that is my hesitation with this version, but the monogram version, I don't feel like I have that concern with it rubbing up against me. The next concern for me with respect to the leather version that's coming out is the Géant print. Again, similar to the Wapiti, I really appreciate having this version of the Wapiti and this LV, this Géant print of the Wapiti, because I can also put it inside of my bag. If the Géant is not your favorite, then you might not want to go for the leather version. But if monogram is also not your favorite, then you might not even want to go for this Bumbag version. The other reason why we're not sure if we're going to go for it is because we're not sure about the dimensions, the size of it. However, what I will say about the size of it is I've been trending towards smaller and smaller bags lately, and it's very appealing to me in that respect. I'm very open to taking a look at this version of the mini Bumbag just to see if it will fit my phone, because I'm very interested in this version of the Bumbag. I do miss my old version. If you're not familiar what happened to it, it cracked, okay? It cracked on the outer edges of the straps, and I ended up going in for repair. They took a look at it and they weren't able to repair it. And at that time, Louis Vuitton was phasing out the Bumbags. They didn't have any more in stock, so I could not get a replacement. And I was very devastated. I was just very irritated because I had already had that bag for a number of years. I had worn it. I really loved it. I would have kept that bag in my collection, but I felt like, if I could get it repaired or get a replacement, then that was my preference at the time. So here they are with the new version of the Bumbag, and I'm definitely very interested in it. They do not have it slinging around you the way the old Bumbag did with the long straps. But what I'm interested in trying is maybe seeing what it might look like with my Odeon strap slung around me. I think that might work if I'm looking for that kind of aesthetic, the old aesthetic with the thick strap. And I like the fact that they have another pouch on the front. My concern, again, is we're going to be losing the back pouch, which fit a phone. And when you try to put your phone in this version of the Bumbag, you're gonna have to always open it up. What I really liked about the old version of the Bumbag is you didn't have to open up the main compartment to get at your phone. You could just go to the back compartment and get at your wallet if that's what you wanted, or your phone. And with this version, you're always gonna have to open it up to get your phone out. Me and my clumsiness recently, I accidentally dropped my wallet, my little card wallet fell out of my utility phone sleeve. There's always that possibility with this version of the bag, because you're going to be opening and closing it all the time to get at what you need on the inside. Ultimately, what I am thinking about is I definitely want to see this version of the Bumbag in person. I think it's really cute. I want to see if it's something that I might be interested in or not. And unfortunately, I never really know until I have it in my hot little hands and can play around with it and put some things into it. So that's what I'm really looking forward to next month. The last bag that I was curious about looking and comparing this mini version of the Bumbag to versus for Louis Vuitton was the pochette accessoire. The pochette accessoire product detail says that the length is 9.3 inches and the height is 5.3 inches. So again, this is another horizontal bag. It's 9 inches long versus this mini Bumbag, which is going to be 6.7 inches in length, and it's going to be a tight fit for your phone versus the pochette accessoire is not going to have a tight fit. The Pochette accessoire is also going to have that internal pouch, and the pochette accessoire is $12.90. The Fold Me pouch was $12.60, and the utility phone sleeve is sold out. If you want that bag, you're going to be paying a lot for that bag. When it came out, it was originally $16.90 or something like that, but now it's an amazing bag. You're going to be paying twice as much on the resale market if you're going for that bag. So that's what I want to come out and say about the new mini bum bag that's coming. Is I think it's really cute. If you're interested in it, they have it out now in the leather version. If you're waiting like me for the Monogram version, that's coming out next month, early June, June 2nd. So go ahead and reach out to your client advisor and make me known that you want it. Go ahead and get on that wait list, my friends. So if you're with me to the end, I hope you liked this video and you have subscribed by now. We are on our way to 2,000 subscribers. And I want to thank you all so much for joining. Go over and follow me on Instagram and catch me there. And TikTok, I decided to start getting into my TikTok again. So you can find me at KBotLV on my other platforms. I want to talk a little bit about conversation happening with Iyanla Vanzant and Eboni K. Williams. If you're not familiar, there's a lot of conversation around the topic of whether or not women would date bus drivers. Is it okay to date a bus driver? I wanted to offer my perspective on this conversation from my perspective as a married woman who has been married for 14 years and has been with my husband for a total of 18 years in totality. We have been through seasons of life, okay? That's what I'm gonna say. Sister to sister, girl to girl, we've been through our seasons of life. Everyone goes through this journey, and if they tell you it's all up, 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 they're lying, okay? So my husband has drove a bus before, and it was a temporary situation, let me tell you. My husband has also owned his own business and he has a finance degree and he's now working as an accountant. I typically don't bring him up. I really just try to stick to luxury on this channel. But when I say to you that, is it okay to date a bus driver? I really liked Eboni Williams' response in saying if he was the owner, because I feel like there should be more context added into a conversation like this, especially given that Eboni is my age. We're both 40s, okay? She's 39, I'm 41. I grew up with my husband, so I grew up with him building his company while I built my career. And I think that it's okay for someone who's older to want someone to meet them where they are in life rather than have to meet someone who's starting to grow and build. There's a lot of focus and attention that you need to dedicate to what you're trying to build. I think it's more fair to the man and to the woman that when you come together, you're on the same level. It's just an easier way to live and to grow together, if that's what you want. I don't think there's anything wrong with dating bus drivers. Let me just say that, okay? Let me just put that out there. I don't believe that we can take all this luxury with us.